Absolutely. Here's a 2,000-word article suitable for a YouTube video, focusing on the RAF CH-47 Chinook helicopter as showcased during the Royal International Air Tattoo. It's crafted in a flowing narrative style with no section headings, perfect for voiceover or on-screen storytelling. In the vast expanse of the Gloucestershire skies, amidst the roar of jet engines and the glimmer of polished aircraft, a deep, rhythmic thumping begins to resonate. It starts as a distant tremor, barely audible over the hum of anticipation. But as it grows louder, more defined, all eyes turn toward the horizon. Emerging through the shimmering summer haze, the unmistakable silhouette of the RAF CH-47 Chinook commands attention. Twin rotors spin with synchronized precision, slicing the air with a power that only a true heavyweight of military aviation can generate. At the Royal International Air Tattoo, one of the most prestigious airshows in the world, the Chinook is not just an aircraft, it is an experience. The Chinook's arrival is always met with excitement and awe. Unlike the swift and agile fighter jets that often steal the spotlight, the Chinook captivates for entirely different reasons. It doesn't rely on speed or sleekness but on raw, utilitarian power and unmatched versatility. Its broad fuselage, wide ramp, and signature tandem rotors make it one of the most recognizable and revered helicopters in service. As it approaches the display area, the deep pulse of its rotors echoes across the airfield, creating a visceral connection between machine and audience. For many, it's a sound they feel in their chest long before they register it with their ears, a sound that symbolizes both safety and strength. The Royal Air Force has operated the CH-47 Chinook since the early 1980s, and by the time of its appearances at RIAT in the 2000s, it had already earned its reputation as a dependable and vital component of British air power. Originally designed by Boeing and introduced to service during the Vietnam War, the Chinook was built for heavy lifting and battlefield support. Its unique design, with two counter-rotating rotors mounted fore and aft, gives it exceptional stability and lifting capacity. This allows it to carry large payloads, including artillery, vehicles, and up to 55 fully equipped troops, across hostile terrain or into areas where conventional transport is impossible. As the Chinook hovers gracefully above the tarmac, the crowd below marvels at its seemingly effortless suspension in midair. The pilots demonstrate the aircraft's capabilities with precise, deliberate movements. Despite its massive frame, the Chinook can perform tight turns, rapid ascents, and pinpoint landings with ease. Watching it maneuver is a testament to the skill of its crew and the brilliance of its engineering. The tandem rotor system eliminates the need for a tail rotor and allows the aircraft to maintain a compact profile, which is crucial for operating in confined spaces and rough terrain. This feature also contributes to its ability to lift more weight than any other helicopter in the RAF's inventory. On the ground, the Chinook becomes a center of fascination. Visitors at RIAT flock to the static display, eager to get a closer look at the helicopter's intricate systems and imposing structure. Children stare wide-eyed at the open rear ramp, imagining what it must be like to ride inside during a mission. Veterans share stories of seeing the Chinook in action, recalling the way it delivered supplies in the dead of night or evacuated wounded comrades from danger. The aircraft's presence stirs a deep emotional response in many, whether rooted in personal experience or national pride. The RAF display team, composed of experienced aircrew and ground support personnel, is always ready to answer questions and share insights. They talk about the aircraft's operational history, from missions in the Falklands and Iraq to its pivotal role in Afghanistan. The Chinook has been a lifeline for troops on the ground, capable of delivering essential equipment to forward operating bases or airlifting soldiers out of harm's way under fire. It has supported humanitarian efforts in disaster zones, delivering aid to remote areas struck by floods, earthquakes, or conflict. It has transported everything from water and food to entire vehicles and generators, making it an indispensable tool for both combat and peacekeeping operations. During the flight demonstration, the Chinook performs a series of maneuvers that highlight its flexibility. It executes a nose-down dive, followed by a sharp climb, showcasing its ability to quickly change altitude. It performs a sideward drift and a stationary hover just meters above the runway, proving its capacity for controlled flight even under difficult conditions. At one point, the rear ramp is lowered mid-air as if to simulate the offloading of cargo or troops, offering a glimpse into the complex choreography of a real-life mission. The audience watches in silence, the magnitude of the demonstration speaking louder than any words could. What truly sets the Chinook apart is not just its strength, but its resilience. Over decades of service, it has undergone numerous upgrades and modifications to keep pace with evolving threats and mission demands. Avionics have been modernized, defensive systems have been enhanced, and engines have been improved for greater reliability and performance. The HC.4 and HC.6 variants in RAF service represent some of the most advanced iterations of the aircraft, equipped with digital cockpits, radar systems, and autopilot capabilities that reduce pilot workload and increase mission effectiveness. These upgrades ensure that the Chinook remains ready to serve in any environment, from arid deserts to icy mountain ranges. Beyond its technical prowess, the Chinook has also become a cultural symbol. It features prominently in news footage of military operations, is a staple in documentaries about the armed forces, and even appears in films and video games. Its distinct look and powerful presence make it instantly recognizable, and its association with critical missions gives it an almost mythical status. At events like RIAT, the Chinook serves not only as an aircraft but as a living representation of duty, sacrifice, and service. For the aircrew, flying the Chinook is both a responsibility and a privilege. Pilots undergo extensive training to master the aircraft's unique flight characteristics. Loadmasters must coordinate cargo and personnel with precision and speed, especially in high-pressure situations. Communication between crew members is constant and critical, as even the smallest misstep can have serious consequences. Their performance during the airshow is not just a demonstration, it's the result of countless hours of practice, planning, and coordination. The Royal International Air Tattoo provides the perfect stage to showcase the Chinook's capabilities. With thousands of aviation enthusiasts, military personnel, and families in attendance, the airshow serves as a bridge between the armed forces and the public. It offers a chance for civilians to see, hear, and feel what military aviation is all about. The Chinook, with its commanding presence and storied history, helps foster appreciation and understanding of the challenges faced by those who serve. As the Chinook's display comes to an end, it performs a slow, sweeping pass over the runway. The crowd cheers, applauding not just the spectacle but the service and dedication behind it. The aircraft climbs steadily, its rotors maintaining their steady rhythm as it disappears into the distance. The sound fades, but the impression remains, a powerful memory etched into the minds of all who witnessed it. Back at the static display, families continue to gather around the parked Chinook, taking photos and listening to crew members share anecdotes. For the RAF, the Chinook is more than a machine, it's a lifeline, a workhorse, a legend. At RIAT, it is a star, earning admiration and respect from every corner of the airfield. Year after year, it proves why it's not just a part of history, but an essential part of the future of military aviation. In a world where technology evolves rapidly and new platforms are constantly introduced, the enduring relevance of the CH-47 Chinook is a testament to its original design and continued adaptability. Few aircraft can claim such longevity and consistent performance across multiple generations of conflict and cooperation. Whether flying over war zones or performing precision maneuvers at an airshow, the Chinook continues to deliver, unfailingly, unmistakably, and undeniably. And so, at the Royal International Air Tattoo, amidst the roar of supersonic jets and the elegance of aerial acrobatics, the RAF CH-47 Chinook carves out its place, not with flashy tricks or sleek lines, but with solid, unwavering power. It is the muscle behind the mission, the steady hand in the storm, and a proud symbol of everything the Royal Air Force stands for. When the Chinook takes to the skies, it doesn't just fly, it reminds us all of the quiet, enduring strength that keeps the world in motion. Let me know if you'd like this adapted for a video script with cues, voiceover notes, or formatted captions.